is happening? What did I miss?
Who they are.
I remember Joe Rogan was like calling him out for his bullshit on a podcast. On Joe's podcast. Did the Liver King do something else? Why does he want beef with the Liver King?
He went on a rampage like a maniac, drug induced, right?
This dude's hilarious.
Threatening the life of Joe Rogan.
We're gonna make Joe Rogan pay big chunk.
Why would you make Joe Rogan pay? What did he do?
One of us, both of us.
Landing his dumbass in jail. Now there's people that think it's all an empty threat. He's not gonna do anything. He's not capable of doing anything.
Dude, Liver
right?
King looks like he's
But
definitely
no,
capable of doing
I know the whole story
some
behind
shit.
the scenes. This asshole was at the Liver Ranch with all his employees.
This dude looks like a high school bully. Like that was. He looks cool though. You know what I'm saying?
Obsessing.
He looks cool, but he also looks like douchey.
Over Joe Rogan for years. People are thinking this is just a stunt for social media. Empty words. He's not gonna do anything.
Dude, imagine the Liver
But
King
they
just
don't know
like
what's
kicks
in
your
the
door
mind
down.
of this man.
I'd hope I got it on
Left
me.
of his mind,
A
because
weapon
I know
nearby.
what he's been
He's
doing.
a big motherfucker.
Copious amount of drugs, illegal drugs that he's been putting into his system, experimenting.
Yeah, that's another thing. When you put like all types of drugs and shit inside your up that nose, which is probably where it was going, to his head.
Unapproved for humans.
Look at his eyes,
Medical
dude. You see his
devices
pupils, the size difference of his pupil? Like, that's kind of concerning.
that alter the fucking mind. This asshole
He's off
has
of
been
some
doing
shit.
so many things
Gotta be.
that have fucked up his mind, that has caused this behavior that we're seeing now. And that's probably why he's been daydreaming all day and night about my balls in his mouth, saying they're fine like a sharmuta would do.
Johnny Bravo, and there's like flying balls like him,
And now, remember that
Dude, I don't think
box
nobody
showed you
likes
that
the
he was
Liver
carrying
King.
around with him to go to Austin, Texas, with Joe Rogan's face on it like a sick fuck? Do you guys know what was
What?
in that box? A gun and cash. Now
Oh,
tell me what
shit.
he was up to, that sick fuck.
Bro,
So now let me
what,
explain the
what type of
situation.
ill intent does
Seems this
the
asshole
Liver King have
has a
against
problem
Joe Rogan?
with everyone he thinks
The body kick,
fucked up
the
in
body
his
kick
career.
guy.
Instead of looking himself in the mirror and
Joe
saying,
Rogan's
"Hey,
got some crazy
I
body
look like
kicks.
an
Like, we can all
asshole."
agree on that.
He wants to blame everybody else, right? So he has an agenda in his sick mind, don't forget it's drug induced, to make everybody who he thinks did him wrong make them pay. And he
Yeah,
starts
saying
off
to make someone
by
pay
going
is
after
pretty wild work.
the producers and the directors.
What you mean you're gonna make
Liver
them pay?
King documentary on Netflix. He's even going after their religion, the asshole.
and then we're gonna force people to fucking pay. And Joe fucking Snurlman, you'll pay. Your
What?
boss, Sheldon, the other fake Jew, he's gonna pay. Snurl man who tried to attempt to direct.
He probably, dude, look at his
lie,
pupil
they called
difference,
him.
dude. This is crazy. Look how tiny this pupil is, and look how giant this pupil is.
Told truth
He's
about
off of some shit,
a man
dude.
that knows the truth, that's articulate enough to say, hey, you fake Jews, you're actually the fake ones, but not you fake Jews. What you're trying to do is be greedy and slime balls and put more fucking cash in your pocket out of not principle. Fake Jews do that. They wear hats. They call themselves Sheldon, and
Dude, that's actually so sad, bro. Just seeing, like, this is where your mind's at. Like, bro, what?
Joe Snurlman.
Dude, you got kids. You got, like, a family. Like, what are you talking about? Like, bro, go inside. Like, bro, what?
That's what you guys do.
Then, of course, the main one is Joe Rogan, because
Not everyone is fit to be a parent.
He never put
That's
him on his
crazy, bro.
podcast. He
Like,
did
what are
him
you
wrong,
talking
right?
about?
Then he goes after Vigorous Steve, Derek, and then me, because I did all those exposed videos on him. And now he's fucked up in his mind. He thinks I talk shit about his wife. Meantime, she talks shit to me. She said I'm a filthy
gotta ride
piece
the
of shit,
wave of others.
stealing my fucking lines, that sharmuta.
And then after that, after all that, we're just gonna make people pay that deserve it. Not many, 3 of them mainly, or 4.
Bro, what?
I'll just say who they are. Primarily the fake Jews that I've already said. The more plates, more date. Derek Betterman, soon to be. That's what he's going to be. Never a barbarian until he changes to become a better man. Vigorous. I don't even know his last name. Derek, I don't know his last name either. He's a more plates, more. Let's just disrespect the whole fucking gender. The whole gender. We're gonna make that guy pay.
Dude, he's saying
We're
this
gonna
like
make a
he's
few of those guys
praying.
pay, and then Johnny Bravado or something, that guy who claims to be an investigative reporter, but he tried to pick a fight with my queen. And so the world can make him pay whatever they think that is. But y'all know what he did. An eye for an eye. Don't go any further than that. We don't need to break his fucking knees just because you can.
Now, I said before, this guy
Weird,
is
bro.
specific
Weirdo activities,
because
bro.
he's been
I don't
on
know, bro. I don't
drugs,
like none of that type of
major
energy.
drugs, okay?
Keep all that
Then,
away from me,
The
bro.
major one. You
Repent.
remember? I don't know if you remember because it was a
know
long
what type of
time
ill
ago. In the
intents you
40s
got
and
in your
50s,
heart,
They used to
but-
do these experiments on kids
Diminish
with
it.
autism or other types of problems, right? They used to have these shock therapy machines that they would plug to their heads and shock the shit out of them, thinking that they
Yikes,
can
bro.
make them better, right? Well, this asshole hired a private sharmuta nurse to come to his house like a sharmuta would, right? To shock the shit out of him.
The way he talks is so
besides
funny,
all
dude.
those drugs
He's
been
like very
putting
like
in his system,
monotone.
he's
Like,
doing that. So he's all fucked up in the head, and that's
his
why we
face
see his
doesn't move
behavior
in any other
online
like.
this.
It's just like when
You
he's
can't
talking.
buy
About
this kind of stuff.
It's hilarious.
They're serial numbers, not replicatable, not reproducible kind of stuff.
Dude, where
Presents
is
like
he
that,
at?
Joe Rogan. That's how we do it in Texas, you know. That's real man kind of stuff. We're coming to Austin. We're about to leave, aren't we, boy? Yeah. It's Monday. It's 8 o'clock-ish, and we're coming. And so we'll see you soon. Real tension I have with you. Real fucking beef. Yeah, real beef. It's a real fight, yeah.
beef.
And there comes bearing a. See if I can. You want to see just a little? I don't. Did I might watch that. Oh, I don't want. I wish.
Dude, what is happening, bro?
We're getting in the.
Bro,
family
mental health
cards
is so important,
now,
dude.
Unraveling ourselves.
Fist bump, pound, lock it down.
Dude, I'm so confused.
Now, because he's fucked up in the mind and he
yeah,
thinks
I don't know
all of
what's
us
happening.
need to pay, right? I'm going to show you here on the screen something we missed.
What did we
Look
miss
at that
about the
fucked up
liver
box.
king?
Okay, I'm going to slow down this footage after I play it one time. Now look at it slowed down and look closely what's in that fucking box. It's a gun on top of cash, like he thinks he's in the fucking mob. I don't know what he was going to do with this fucking cash, but he took that box, okay? He says it's a present, a gift for Joe Rogan, and he takes it with him to Austin, Texas while he's in the fucking hotel.
Ish. Family car. My boys, my queen.
This is
a
so
dog.
strange.
We come bearing gifts. Gifts for those that deserve it. See you here in a minute.
Dude,
That's how we
weirdo.
do in Texas. Welcome to Texas, Joe Rogan. Oh, you forgot? Oh, you thought I was coming to you.
He's got like drool out of his mouth. Like, dude,
Oh,
he's literally
I
like.
am coming to you.
Now the reason,
This
remember,
is
I was saying
strange,
last
yo.
week,
I'm
I said
honestly
the SWAT
creeped
team
out, bro.
was
Like,
out there all
I didn't even
night
expect
for
this
midnight
video to be this creepy,
because they
bro.
were
This shit's
worried
weirding
this
me
guy
out,
was
dude. I ain't
fucked
gonna
up in
lie.
the head on drugs.
Like, I
They
don't
knew
want
he
to.
had
I don't
that
ever
gun,
want to
and
be
I'm
around people that
hearing,
are
I'm
so
not confirming this,
unstable.
that
Like,
he
dude,
had
I only
even more
want
guns
normal
and
people
weapons in
around me,
there.
bro. Like,
They wanted to make sure the scene wasn't going to turn worse before they got him, convinced him, right? Like a scene out of the movie, to get his ass outside so they could take him to fucking jail. Now, how do I know all this shit,
dude,
right?
it's fucking
Well,
weird.
when this was all going down, I had communication through my sources of people that were on
I wouldn't
the
be
scene
comfortable
during this
around that
whole fucking
motherfucker for
fiasco,
2 seconds.
Okay? And saying
No,
that
sir.
in a future video,
No shot.
I'm gonna get former employees who don't work there anymore to share some of the stories so you guys can really know what happened in
Yo, I don't really know. I don't want to know any. I mean,
that
there's still
sick
more.
liver. This fucker's probably gonna end up in a psycho ward.
Queen starts to tell me about this character, Johnny Bravado or something. And she's like, yeah. And then she says something about Johnny Bravo. And she's like, yeah, he's responding. And I said, oh, good, that's good. And I said, you're not responding, right? And she said, yeah, I did. And I said, oh, Queens probably don't have to do that with...
Yo, this dude's
balls
crazy,
like
bro.
him. And
He's
then
just
Queen
rambling.
Bob to take information that wasn't true to begin with And it's his job. That's my job. That's as a real man that I am. I'm a real man, right? You gotta respect me, he says in the comments. You have to respect me. I'm a real man. And then you hide behind your fake metaphor of a title. I'm an investigative journalist. You gotta respect me. It's my job. And then I told my wife, hey, you know what you should do? You should do one last comment. You should do one last comment. You should tell him, since he said what his job is, it's his job to do that, not to be a man or true to his principle of man, respect maybe another man, but he did his job, right?
Dude, he's lost it.
He's proud of that. We're not going to parent him, so why don't you just let him know he did a good job. Fist bump pound.
Guys, thanks for watching.
Bro. Mental health, bro, is like key, bro, because this dude's fucking far gone, and I hope he gets help, dude.